So I'm back in the house. I got the back of the building tore off. I didn't film it. It was kind of dangerous and risky, so I didn't need any evidence. I am about to install the front door. So I messed up because for some reason in my head I thought this door was 36 inches because it's a front door. I just assumed it was 36 inches. It is a 32-inch door. But I got to remove these studs real quick and then I'm going to install this door. I got to replace these windows today. Supposedly the siding guy is going to be here today. He was supposed to be here a week ago. So right there, I'm taking this piece of wood out, a couple pieces of wood out. You keep down, and with the wood, I put in like 10 lags. So it's on there pretty secure. That people stop kicking the door in, but the next door, it's got a bunch of metal in the frame and stuff. It's going to be a little bit harder. Plus, there's no porch right now, so they're either going to have to drop kick the door or they're going to have a really good roundhouse. I'll get back to it. So it's going to be a little tight. These two I can cut out, but I'm going to have to move this one, I believe. I'll have to see how much room I got on the other side, but I don't think I have much. I don't think I have much. There's a board running right here. I can take this board out and then take two of these out and it'll fit, and then I'll put more. I don't know which side. I'm trying to think. I'm going to put more on this side because the hinges are going to be on this side now. So I got this security box striker plate. Every door that I have this on, I've seen crowbar marks and footprints on the doors, and nobody's been able to get through the doors. My life would be a lot easier if I could just get my stuff together. I cannot find my Sawzall blades to save my life. Just bought a new pack. I'm on the first blade and it is toast. I can't even cut through this old pine without the house going up in flames. It's just smoking the whole way down. Hopefully that was the right mark. I can't tell. I think I got it in good enough. All my deliveries here. Actually, I can't stand Bud Light. It's gross. So I got the door in and then I got the kitchen window in. The siding guys were supposed to be here 5 hours ago. He did call, said that the rain this morning had him running late, but I mean, hopefully it means they're just finishing up the job that they're at and they can come here and finish the week out here. So we'll see. I don't know. On this one here, I have one of those quick set number locks. It was actually on the old door. It worked well. It held up. I mean, it was just the door frame that the people had on it before from the old door didn't hold up. But that security strike plate is really the biggest part of it. You gotta get another screw in it, make sure it's really secure. But other than that, it's gonna be pretty hard to kick that door in, especially without a porch there. And then by the time the porch is there, we'll be ready to move in. After I got the door in, I tore out these windows. I have two windows to put in here. I replaced the other one. One of them broke. I was just going to replace one, but I couldn't get the exact same size, so I ended up having to buy two. I got a nailing flange. When I bought the windows, I didn't know you don't have to have a nailing flange. I just bought all of my windows with nailing flanges. So therefore, I got to fur out the frame for the window so that it sits out farther, because I'm putting 1-inch foam all the way around in front of this house so I can meet code for the insulation. The back of the house is fine because the back of the house has 6-inch walls. The front of the house, I'm pretty sure, even though it's grandfathered in, I just don't want to have to deal with it down the road, so I'm just taking care of it now. I got the insulation on the outside, and then we'll do our 15 or whatever on the inside. So pretty sure that meets code. I don't know anymore. It looks like there used to be a bigger window there, and then they just put in smaller windows because the frame that was in there was really big. What sucks is I just switched over to a cordless system. I found most of the tools I wanted at the pawn shop, and so I ended up basically getting rid of all my corded tools and, you know, putting some money towards the cordless tools that I wanted at the pawn shop. Unfortunately, I have a lot of batteries, but they're all only 2 amp. So I have one 3 amp and one 4 amp battery. It sucks because all the supply chains, you know, are limited for everything. I mean, it's not just wood and lumber and fishing gear and hunting gear and all that stuff. It's everything. So unfortunately, I can't find 2 amp or 3 amp or 4 amp batteries. I found one 9 amp and went to buy it, and it was sold the next day. It's pretty expensive too, like $100 for a used one, but I could be fishing or turkey hunting. I am going to be going turkey hunting in the next 3 days, so look forward to a video about turkeys. About 3 tags, I gotta at least go once, right? Every time I get the house cleaned, I make it dirty. I hope this frame I just made for the kids. Good enough for union work. This guy I hired once. Every time we would put up a wall and put in a board or anything, he'd say it every single time. Which kind of frustrated me because I hired him. I want it good enough. I want it perfect. I knew that was going to happen, and I did it anyway. In the middle of the window, there's a droop from the weight of the building. It's because these old houses, they don't have proper beams going across the windows. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to knock these out real quick and then pound them into place. Then nail them down. I'm glad I don't have to carry all this when I'm hunting. It's like, what is it, Alone? I think that's the show we watch. Like they have to carry a big old thing like this, camera gear, around with them everywhere they go. Ooh, that'd be the worst part about being on the show. I need my music today. So when I left here last night, it was 80 degrees. I did not finish the window, and my battery died, and it got really dark and I couldn't see. Now it's 41 degrees. The window did not get finished. There's a droop in the middle. It's almost almost a 5/8 of an inch droop. It's pretty bad. So the window does not fit in there. I put the window in too tight. It would have been fine, it would have been perfect if the window didn't have the bow in the center. And then the other thing is, I thought they were a new construction window, and I guess these are the only windows I bought that didn't have the nailing flange on the outside. So these are actually remodel windows, so I didn't have to be as specific. I didn't have to cut it open as wide, but it'll be nice because we have a little area in between the two windows. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to be taking all these boards off, of course, and then I'm going to level across here, draw a line, and then run my circular saw across it, add some support beams down here, and then all the way down to my foundation. And then from there I'm going to put the windows in, or I might even just leave them to have the siding guys do it so they can do it exactly how they want to, but I think I'm just going to do it myself. So I was way off on how far I thought it was off. It's actually only off by like maybe a quarter inch, maybe a quarter inch. Hopefully I don't kill myself trying to cut through these nails. I feel like there's a lot of hack jobbing going on here. Look at that. That is a mess. Those cuts. That looks horrible. Next thing, I need to rip some boards real quick. So I'm going to rip some 2x4s into 1x1s, I guess. Technically it's 2x1s, but those things ain't 2 inches thick anymore. Hopefully I did that right. So I just gotta put one piece of board on the face. Siding guys will do all the trim. Hopefully I did it right. I don't know, man. I'm not good at this stuff. I've never done this before, so I've done siding on like deer blinds and stuff, but I've never done anything I was gonna live in. So that's it for the day. I'm basically just frustrated. I got a wedding tomorrow. I'll be back in the morning, hopefully to get the siding guys started, but we'll see. And then, you know, who knows? Who knows, man? I'm so frustrated right now on this project because I wanted to start 2 months ago. I wanted to be where I am now 2 months ago. And a plethora of things came up that stopped me from starting this project a lot earlier, but can't go back. Got to just keep moving forward, and hopefully we'll get this thing done.